Hello everyone, welcome back to The Budget Sportsman. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about saddle hunting on a budget. As the Budget Sportsman and as someone who hunts from a saddle and posts saddle hunting content and reviews on my YouTube channel, I get quite a few comments from people saying that saddle hunting isn't budget friendly, it's not affordable, or maybe expressing a desire to get into saddle hunting but they just can't afford it. And recently I got thinking about some of the products that I own or that I've used or reviewed, and realize that there are some products now on the market that are affordable and can get you into saddle hunting at a price that might surprise you. So let's just compare to something like a Summit Climber. If you're to go buy a Summit Climber, it's probably going to cost you somewhere around $300, maybe up to $350, depending on which model you get. And today I'm going to show you a saddle hunting setup that's going to cost you under $300. I'm also going to change out some components and show you a setup for under $400, and then finally a setup that's going to cost under $500. I'll also show you some honorable mention products that you might want to consider if you have a higher budget or if you just want to mix and match your items in a little bit different way than I have. So let's dive in and start on the $300 budget saddle hunting setup. And the first thing that I'm going to recommend to you, really under any of these budget categories, $300, $400, or $500, is to start off with the saddle, getting the XOP Mutant saddle. This just came out this year in 2024, and I'm really amazed at what it is for the price. You can go check out my full review on the channel. But this is the first saddle that XOP has produced at this price point that really has the comfort and features that I'm looking for. Not saying it's the best saddle on the market, but I am saying it does really well for the price that you're getting it. Again, $120, go watch the full review. But part of the reason why I'm recommending the XOP Mutant saddle is because not only is $120 for the saddle already a good price, but it also includes two ropes. One is going to be for your tether, and one is going to be for your lineman's belt. And it also includes two auto-locking carabiners. So that makes it a really exceptional value when you consider you're only paying $120 for the saddle, but you're also getting the ropes and the carabiners. Just for reference here, I want to compare that to another saddle here that's one of my favorites. This is the Custom Gear Modifications Sidewinder. And the guys over at Custom Gear Modifications have done everything they can to keep this saddle affordable. One of the main differences here is that this is USA made versus foreign made. And this saddle here, again, one of my favorites, a really quality saddle. It's going to cost, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of $190. So there's already a $70 price difference there, but this isn't going to include the ropes. So by the time you add in the ropes, you're going to just add quite a bit of extra value. And so for today's purposes, it's going to be difficult to fit this into any of these budgets. But if you do have a little bit of money to spend or you value American made, I would really recommend the Custom Gear Modification Sidewinder as a reasonable priced saddle. All right, so now that you have your budget saddle out of the way, the next thing you're going to need is a way to get up the tree. And what I'm going to recommend is a 4-pack of the Hawk Helium mini sticks. Now, I don't have any here to show you. I did use a set for about 2 years when I first started saddle hunting, and I eventually sold them because I wanted to upgrade to something else. They're going to look something like this. They're going to be about this length. These are the tethered Skeletor sticks. But the Hawk Helium sticks, right now on Midway USA, you can get a 4-pack for about $90. I think what they are is they're going to be a little bit heavier than some of the other sticks I'll show you in a minute, but they're still a reasonable lightweight that you're going to be able to use for mobile hunting if you're on a budget. That's just going to be one of the sacrifices that you're going to have to make. So $90 for sticks, $120 for the saddle. And then for a platform, I'm probably going to recommend that you stick with Hawk and go with the Hawk Apex. It's reasonably lightweight given its price point. Now you're going to notice mine here has wings, and a lot of times the new version that you're going to find online does not have wings. It's just cut off straight right here, and I believe that's due to a patent infringement with the Tethered Predator platform. If you can find an old one of these, that's definitely the way that I recommend to go with the wings. But if you can't, that's fine too. And right now you can get the new version without the wings on Midway USA for just $55. That's pretty impressive. So if you were to buy the Hawk Apex platform, that's $55. Right now, normal price is about $90, and you were to buy the sticks for $90 and the saddle for $120, you're at a price point of $265. Even if the platform's not on sale, you're still right around that $300 mark. And I think you're going to get a setup that's light enough and mobile enough to get you out in the woods and having a great time saddle hunting. All right, so let's just imagine that you have a little bit more money and you're willing to spend up to $400. Which one of these products would I upgrade first? Well, I've already mentioned with the rope situation and the saddle, including the ropes over here, it's just a really incredible value, and I think I'm going to just stick with that for this budget. I'm also going to recommend that you stick with the budget platform, especially if you can get it on the sale price that I'm seeing right now for $55. It's just really a value that's going to be really hard to beat. There are some things you might want to do to this platform to bring it up to spec, like maybe put some hockey tape or something on it for grip. But really, you're going to have to spend a good bit of money before you save much weight. And so I'm going to recommend sticking with that Hawk Apex platform. What I would prefer to upgrade first is going to be your climbing sticks. You're going to be able to save some weight, but I also think you're going to have a better climbing experience if you upgrade over those Hawk sticks. There's two sticks here that I'm going to recommend that kind of get us out of that basement budget category and get us into more of the mid-level climbing stick. The first one is going to be the XOP X2 stick. These are going to run you about $180 for a 4-pack, although I have seen them go on sale from time to time. You're definitely going to save some weight. You're going to get a bigger standoff. Very robust design. One of the problems is that it does come with a heavy cam buckle strap, and so if you really want to get the most weight savings out of this stick, you're going to have to replace that cam buckle strap, and that is going to add some extra cost to the setup. I'm not going to calculate that in right now. The second stick that I would recommend for you is the Tethered Skeletor stick. These are really nice folding, so they're a little bit more compact folding step. They come with a really nice lightweight attachment method, and you are going to save a little bit of weight over those Hawk sticks as well. Again, $225 for a 4-pack here. So again, I'm going to calculate these prices as if you got this platform at the price of $55. You can adjust accordingly if you get it at the regular price of about $90. You're at $120 for the saddle over here. You're at $55 for the platform and $180 for these sticks. You're going to be about $355, or if you bought the Tethered Skeletor sticks, you're going to be right around that $400 price point. Again, if the platform's not on sale, then add about $35 to that price. All right, so for the last category, let's throw another $100 at the budget, and let's talk about what I would change. I already mentioned we're just going to stick with the XOP Mutant saddle. If you've picked either one of these sticks, whether you've picked the Tethered Skeletors or the XOP X2 sticks, you know you're not in a premium level of climbing stick, but I think you're in a really quality, happy medium, value-centered climbing stick, and I would stick with that. And the thing that I would upgrade at that point is your platform. You know, I've been using for a long time the Tethered Predator. This is one of the original platforms, maybe the 2nd generation or something, I'm not sure. They just came out with their 5th generation, got an angled front. Another one would be the XOP Invader platform. Of course, Cruiser makes one, Trophyline makes one, Latitude makes one, and almost everybody offers a platform that's good quality for about that $180 price point. And so if you were to stick with the XOP Mutant saddle, you were to get a $180 set of XOP X2 sticks, and you were to get a $180 platform, you're going to be right around that $480 mark. If you wanted to go with the Tethered Skeletor sticks instead, you would be just over $500. Now, there is one more product that I wanted to mention today that I think is really worth mentioning in the budget category, and that is the XOP Edge platform. This platform comes in at $120, so it's kind of right between the $180 platforms I just mentioned and the $50 to $90 Hawk platform. And this is a really quality, very robust, well-built platform. The reason that I'm not really mentioning this in this setup is because most people getting into saddle hunting are looking to save some weight. They're looking for a lightweight system. And this is a super robust platform that unfortunately weighs quite a bit. I think it's something like 6.5 pounds. I can't remember exactly, whereas some of these other platforms are 3.5 to maybe 4 pounds. So if you're looking to save weight, this is just a super heavy platform. But if that doesn't matter to you as much, then this is sort of a middle-of-the-road platform that you might want to consider as well. All right, I hope this video has been helpful to you as you try to make your decision about getting into saddle hunting on a tight budget. If you've got comments, questions, or concerns, maybe about any of these products I showed you on the table today, leave me a comment down below. And if there's other budget-minded products that you think I should have included in this video, let's have a conversation down in the comments as well. Until next time, remember to get off YouTube and get outdoors into God's great creation.